Welcome to the WWA After Dark Super Show. It's a special Super Show tonight as we have some information to give out. I am your host, Chico Fleek, joined as always by the lovely Jenna Misery in the dungeon tonight. Jenna,
I
we have a lot of stuff to talk about tonight.
we certainly do, Chico. How are you feeling tonight?
I'm feeling good. I've just been wanting to get here and get the info out so we can move forward and start this next chapter of the WWA. Um,
Yeah.
so let's get right to it. The AWA is no longer. The AWA has been dissolved. Um,
Yes.
Dana White
And
and
Stephanie McMahon.
Stephanie McMahon have sold their shares. They're out. Um, Paul Heyman of ECW and Eric Bischoff of WCW bought them out. So what that basically means is there's only going to be two brands here in the Women's Wrestling Alliance. It's going to be the ECW on Wednesday nights and the WCW on Thursday nights. Same time, same everything else. The only difference is instead of 7 matches a night, we're going to 10. So um, this is going to be our archive to come back. This is the show that we kind of, laid it all out. It's the ECW 10 matches a night on Wednesday nights starting at 9 o'clock. And then the WCW it's starting at 9 o'clock. There's 10 matches a night as well with about around 50 superstars in each brand. Um, and then, of course, on Sunday, we still have the Super Show, which may not have all the winners, but it'll be the Super Show will consist of, the winners. And once we crown champions and stuff, there will be championship matches and feature matches here on the Super Show.
Yeah.
A week from today is the Night of Champions PLE. So we're crowning all champions a week from today. Start time 6:30. It's kickoff 6:30 Central. You can hang out with me and Jenna for 30 minutes before the show starts. We're just going to break down some matches and kind of talk about who's fighting and what's at stake and if there is any background between the fighters and stuff. So we'll be hyping up the card for 30 minutes. Then 7 o'clock it starts, and we'll have around 8 matches roughly. We're crowning champions everywhere. The only champions we're not crowning are going to be the ECW tag team titles. Those will be defended for the first time. On that card. And so we'll know more of the card probably after Nitro, but we're still putting the
Yeah.
card together. So we
Yeah.
got a
I'm
lot of
about
stuff we're
halfway
taking.
done.
Yeah. Yeah, we got a lot of stuff that we're taking care of. But the AWA roster has been split in two. Half of the women went to the ECW and half went to the WCW. And me and Jenna were there when Paul Heyman and Eric Bischoff were doing their draft. And I think they got it right, right? I mean, equal talent spread out to both brands.
Agreed. 100%. It's going to be amazing for sure. They did a great job at their with their draft picks. So
Right. And let me say this. There's some, I mean, there's some I mean there's so many people that haven't fought yet, but there was some matches that, could go down now that that we didn't know, there's
yeah,
just
we
some
would say
some
we would
fantasy
say
some
like
fantasy
it would be
matches.
cool if like this girl in a certain brand could fight this girl, but now it's
Right.
possible because they just got
Right.
bigger. Those girls have just entered each other's, either whether it's WCW or ECW.
Right.
So now we can see what we talked about before.
Right. Right. Yeah. It's a lot more competition. There's less championships, which means that the championships that we have will mean more. Which is
Exactly.
which is cool. Eric Bischoff put a little production in a little money into his production because Nitro's looking good. They've got a new set, and we'll release that on Thursday. It looks awesome. Paul Heyman is keeping the same set. He likes where he's at. So two great sets at ECW and WCW, and then the big deal is the Night of Champions a week from today, which will be really cool. But other than that, tonight is going to be a short show. We have one match, no promos. The women came out; they didn't know what to expect. We were told that they just found out when they got here that they're going to be in a Royal Rumble tonight. So it's a Royal Rumble tonight between 10 superstars. And The numbers are drawn randomly. We do know the participants who are in it. Um,
Yeah, it was last minute for us too.
yeah.
Everything's
So we
everything's
just
last minute.
yeah, I mean, the show is crazy. We're just trying to get through tonight, and then once this show is over, we're gonna do one match. Show will be over, and then we've got a lot of stuff that we got to take care of to get ready for next Wednesday and Thursday, and then after that, it's pay per view time. Crown some champions, and we take a step in our very first month with everything taken care of, moving forward, and just looking forward to bigger things. A new chapter, walking
Yeah,
into
this
that
is
second
the
month.
end of week 3, so yeah, that'll be awesome.
Yeah. So I think the second chapter, when I say second chapter, I really mean second month, is going to be, it's going to be even more exciting than what we've seen in the first month. I mean, I like the idea of pushing the brands to 2 instead of 3. I think that's pretty awesome. I mean, obviously for us, we get an extra day off, but we're still working the same amount of time. You know what I mean? I mean, it's just a little bit more time to edit, to create, to promote, to do all the things that we normally do. But just because we're not, just because we got another day off doesn't mean we get, we're still probably working the same amount of days and doing the same amount of things. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and we'll probably be live the same amount of time because now our Tuesday or Wednesday and Thursday will be longer than they were before because we're not doing 7 matches, we're doing 10.
Absolutely.
So either way, we're going to be on air at the same amount of time, just in bigger increments, basically.
Right. Yeah. Good point on that. I mean, that you're right. 21 matches, 7 matches per night for with the 3 shows. Now the 2 shows, it's still 20 matches, and definitely a lot more to talk about. So, yeah, I mean, you hit it. The hours will still be there, and
Yeah, exactly.
so that'll be cool. But the participants tonight, Jenna, do you have a list? You want me to run it down? Do you have it, or do you want me to do it?
I haven't.
Okay, so
Um,
let's run down. Jenna's going to let us know the 10 participants who are in this Royal Rumble. They were selected at random. You have to understand that when this list went out, the AWA was being dissolved at that time. So Eric Bischoff, Paul Heyman got together. They said these are the women that are going to be in here. They decided it, by themselves. Are the only 2 governing bodies right now. Of course, the WWA does sanction them, but these are all winners from this previous week. They're not all the winners, but they're 10 of them, and it's a big match for all 10 superstars. Go ahead, Jenna. Let us know the list.
yeah, exactly. So we got Azriel Maurice, we got Velvet Sky, Raquel Rodriguez, Fallon Henley, Kaylee Dawn, Roxanne Perez, Mercedes Monet, Oriana Cruz, Akira Kobayashi, and China.
That's awesome. So 10 superstars competing in the Royal Rumble. They are competing for a right, first off, to. I believe we talked about the final 2 that are going to
I
be
think
in
it's
this
the right to
match.
party, right?
Yeah. All right. No. Yeah. Yeah. No, the final two women in the Royal Rumble, the runner up and the winner, both punched their tickets to Night of Champions, and will be getting some kind of title shot. We're not sure what yet, especially with all the moves that have been
Yeah.
made. But they are going to punch their ticket, so they'll know that they'll be on that card. So runner up and the winner. But it's a big match for all of them because the winner is going to, that's 10 points, right? I mean, especially depending on what
Exactly.
happens. There's a lot of
It can
points
put
at
this can
stake.
push the winner to the top basically. For now, until we get to Thursday, but yeah, definitely it's a big win for whoever gets it because it's
Right.
10 points. Yeah.
Implications are, I mean, it's going to be huge. But numbers were drawn randomly. We have no idea who's coming out first, who's coming out last. Royal Rumble rules. I'm sure they'll explain it to you when we get down to the ring, which we're going to do in a minute. But before we get into this match here, Jenna, um,
Yes, sir.
do you have any sleepers? Do you have a favorite? Who, I mean, is there someone in here that you like, that you're like, hey, I
Man.
think, who do you want to win and who do you think's going to win? Is that the same person or are they 2 different people?
So I like a couple of different people for the win, but I think it's also going to like I don't want there's a couple people I don't want to see walk out first, right? Because that they have a less chance of winning.
Right, right.
But I think Velvet Sky would be a pick for me tonight. I think Roxanne Perez would be a pick for me tonight. And Akira Kobayashi, I would love to see that. Also Mercedes Monet.
Yeah, yeah,
But I mean, or China. You know, this is gonna. They're all so good, but we're gonna find out.
yeah.
I have
It's gonna be
no
fun.
idea.
It's going to be fun. It's over the top rope. It's an over the top rope Royal Rumble. Everyone who's watching us, I'm sure, is familiar with the Royal Rumble. And if you're not, then, like I said, it'll
Right.
be explained to you. But it's pretty simple. It's two women starting out, and every 2 minutes, another woman comes to the ring until all 10 women are in the ring. The only way to be eliminated is to be thrown over the top rope with both feet hitting the floor, and the last woman standing is the winner. But remember, the runner up and the
Yeah.
winner both punch their tickets to Night of Champions. So, for me, I'm gonna go out on a limb and I'm gonna say I think Mercedes Monet is always gonna be in any match she's in. I think she has with maybe like 3 or 4 people in this universe. I think she'll always be the favorite. I think she's definitely a favorite. For me, I love the beautiful
Yeah.
people and what they've been doing. I think Velvet Sky could really benefit from bringing a win. Oriana Cruz from the LWO. She just got the first win for the LWO. How huge would this be for her to grab a Royal Rumble win? I mean, that puts the LWO basically starting 0-3, right? All 3 women, and then coming back and winning on Wednesday night, right? And then
Yeah.
coming back and winning the Royal Rumble, and now everyone's talking about the LWO. Like, what
Yeah,
a
because
great story.
they haven't really been a big deal. So that would literally push them to the top, and then everyone would, know who the LWO are for sure. You know, because
Yeah,
nobody's really mentioned them. They are sleepers. So,
yeah, yeah. It would be a big
or
win
they
for
maybe they are.
right. And Fallon's in there. The upset of Heather Ray, that was huge to upset Heather Ray and then to come out tonight and win. I mean, that's a
Oh,
statement. She lost her first match. It was a tag team match. She said, "I don't
yeah,
want to be tag teaming. I want a singles match." So they put her in against Heather Ray, and she won. She got the job done. She beat Heather Ray, who is still the number one ranked woman in the
mm-hmm,
WWE. Fallon wins, goes to the Royal Rumble, wins the Royal Rumble. Now everyone's got to be talking about Fallon, right? I mean, Fallon just
yeah,
now we're talking Fallon maybe for a championship out of nowhere.
exactly. Yeah, out of nowhere. So it's gonna change. Either way, it's changing someone. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
it's
Someone
changing
who
someone's life.
we haven't
Someone's
been
life's going to be
talking
changed.
about.
Yeah,
Yeah, someone who we haven't been talking about much is fixing to become a big deal. So,
right. Right. Yeah. It could be anybody. This is going to be awesome to see. China's in
100%.
there. So
Yeah.
evolution's definitely represented. Um, and, we talked about Azriel with that big upset over Ronda Rousey. And then
Yeah.
you said it yourself, Roxanne Perez, who had a great win over Gigi Dolan. Um, yeah, it's going to be awesome. I can't wait to see what's what. You definitely don't want to be. I'm not saying it can't be done because it has been done. Rhea Ripley did it in the WWE. She was the number one overall entrant and she won the whole thing. Shawn Michaels did it twice in a row. He was number one. So there's lots of people who have come in. Ric Flair, I believe, was number 3 and he won the whole thing. And remember, this isn't 30 women. This is just 10. So even if you draw number 1, you might still be okay. But it is always good to draw last. You want to be number 10. Fresh, strength, stamina, ready. Everyone else has been in there. You have an advantage for sure. So
Exactly.
I guess that's pretty much it. Are you ready to get down and
I'm so ready. I want to see all of these girls get at it.
yeah. So one match. Here it is for all the marbles. We're going to the Royal Rumble right now. Our first Royal Rumble of the year. It's just a mini 10 women Royal Rumble. And let's get down to ring. Let's see what happens.
Let's go.
The following contest is the Royal Rumble match. Now, the 2 superstars that drew number 1 and number 2 will start in the ring at the same time. Other superstars will join in the order that they drew. This will continue until all 10 superstars have entered the ring. Eliminations will occur when you are thrown over the top rope with both feet landing on the floor. The last superstar in the ring will be declared the Royal Rumble winner!
Yay, so exciting. Who's it gonna be?
Sounds like China. It's going to be a long night for China, Jenna.
It sure is.
The ninth wonder of the world, China!
If China's going to win tonight, Jenna, she's got to go through all 9 superstars from the first position. Like I said, it's not impossible, but it's not something that you choose, you know?
Yeah, for sure. She's like, damn it.
China entering number 1 in the Royal Rumble. You don't really want to be number 2. I have no idea.
Introducing the individual who drew
Oh, it's Azriel.
France,
Shit.
Azriel Ortiz.
Azriel Maurice draws
Maurice.
number 2. So here's the deal. You get an upset victory over Ronda Rousey, punch your ticket to the After Dark, looking forward to the Royal Rumble, and now you draw number 2, and in the ring waiting for you is China.
Yeah, so you. Whew. It's gonna be crazy. She's a big girl too.
She is. I
Does
tell
she
you
have the
what,
stamina.
she's got the size, that's for sure. And look at that right there. Showing the agility with those splits. There's a lucky
pretty
man out
fast.
there. There's a lucky man out there that is the beneficiary of those splits. Nice slam there by China.
Ruh-roh.
Showing some power. Are we going out? No, I thought she was going to go out. Who's it going to be, Jenna?
I don't know. Who's it gonna be?
Sounds like Kaylee Dawn, maybe? Yeah, I guessed it. Here comes Kaylee Dawn. Oh, she went right after China. That's
Probably.
They
a
have
good
similar
thing, too.
styles. I'd like to see a Kaylee Dawn China match. Look at Azrael. Oh, Kaylee Dawn, though, taking advantage.
Oh,
Nice little power bomb. Backdrop into a little power bomb there. One-handed power bomb. We already have the next entrant coming in. Great suplex there by Kaylee.
what are we gonna do, China? Nice.
Fallon
that?
Henley coming
Fallon
in, number
Henley.
4. So we've got 4 in here. China. Look at the press. Look at the press on that.
Ooh, showing
Showing
off.
the strength.
Ooh, it just drops her. Oh, very nice.
Suplex there from Kaylee Dawn. These are coming out too fast. Next time we do this, I'm going to split it up a little bit.
Yeah.
I can't
Oh,
tell
is
who
it
that
Akira?
is.
No, that's
Raquel Rodriguez.
Raquel Rodriguez.
How come we're not hitting those theme songs, Jenna?
I don't know. I wanted to see them come out. Oh,
Has been eliminated.
very nice. Beautiful. That's Akira.
Akira Kobayashi out next, so Azriel's out. So is that better, Jenna, right there? If I put it there so you can see who's coming out next?
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good view right there. Who is that running?
Mercedes Monet.
Mercedes Monet.
How do you like the camera right there, Jenna? You closer?
Yeah.
Is it good?
Yeah, that's perfect. Are you
Mercedes
okay with
Moné
it
on
right
a
there?
clothesline there. Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
China trying to work out Akira Kobayashi. Is she out? She's out. She just came in.
Oh my goodness.
China's still in there at number 1. Look at Mercedes Moné rocking around. Velvet Sky coming out from the
Velvet
beautiful people.
Sky. And she's gonna
I think
go
we've got
right
what,
to
2
Fallon.
more? 2 more people?
Yep.
2 more people.
more.
Oh, there goes Fallon. I think we got Roxanne Perez
Roxanne and Oriana.
Oriana. Yeah. So they drew some good numbers, Jenna.
Yeah, they sure did. That's funny.
Next
Fallon's
out, it's either
out.
going to be Roxanne or Oriana. Fallon going back to the locker rooms. Short night for her.
Roxanne Perez.
Which means Oriana comes out last.
Oriana's last. That's crazy.
What a great number for Oriana. Velvet Sky trying to handle business. Look at Mercedes Moné and Velvet Sky. I'd love to see them
Moné.
get into it.
Yeah. Slam her head at the mat.
They're both in the ECW, so maybe we get to see that later on.
Yeah, maybe for sure. We might. Here comes Oriana.
Raquel trying to get Velvet Sky out. Velvet's on her way out. Here comes Oriana, the last person in. Velvet's going. No, she's holding on to the bottom of the ropes. But Raquel's still trying to push her out. Can she get Velvet? Velvet's fighting off.
No.
China's still in there at number 1.
That's crazy. Oh, can Velvet do it? Oh, China. No.
Nice body slam by Kaylee
Ooh,
Dawn.
Very nice.
Oriana's finding herself
Raquel
in trouble immediately. Look at China, though, still in there handling business.
For real, she is taking care of business. Taking care of business.
Ever since Oriana came in, Kaylee Dawn has been murdering her, seriously.
I know.
Uh-oh. Oh, I thought she might have thrown her out. Velvet Sky and Roxanne getting into it. There's Raquel and Roxanne.
Oh, straight into the turnbuckle.
Kaylee Dawn might be... Oh, I thought she was out of there, but she's not.
She was almost out.
Raquel throws Roxanne down. Velvet Sky slammed down by Kaylee Dawn. Kaylee Dawn's looked pretty good in this match.
Yeah, for sure.
Wow, backstabber there by Oriana.
Oh,
There's a Luthez by Velvet
Velvet.
Sky. China throws over Oriana. That's the second person China has eliminated. Fallon and Oriana both by China. Azriel was thrown out by Kaylee Dawn. So China's got 2 eliminations in the first entrant as well. Is looking good.
That's
She
crazy.
threw over.
She is
She
looking-
threw over
yeah.
the last entrant. And Oriana Cruz.
Oriana wasn't in there very long.
China looking to pedigree Kaylee Dawn.
Oh,
The
and
only
she
2
gets
who
it.
have eliminations. Will she pick up Kaylee and eliminate her now? This will be her 3rd elimination if she can do it.
Oh,
she's
no. Her feet are
going.
touching. Oh, is she going to? China's right behind her, though. She just let her do. I would have pushed her out.
Mercedes Moné got Velvet Sky. No, she's...
No. There we go, girl.
Oh, nice backstabber there. Hurricane Rana backstabber by Mercedes Moné. Implant DDT by China. Mercedes Moné looking to throw Kaylee Dawn out of there. Let's see if she can eliminate her. And I believe she's about to. Look at the Hurricane Rana, and she's in there. Mercedes Moné throws over Kaylee Dawn. We're down to 5, halfway through. Velvet Sky. No, Raquel kind of with the save there. I don't think she meant to do that.
I don't think she did. I don't think she saw her.
The beautiful people, Velvet Sky still in there. Raquel, Mercedes Moné, Roxanne Perez, and the number 1 entrant in there, China, still there.
Yeah, laying in the middle, no doubt, but she's there.
Raquel might go over. It's Velvet Sky trying to eliminate her. She does. Raquel's gone. We're on to the final 4. Jenna, were these the 4 that you said? These were the 4 that you said, right?
I said
Oh, Akira Kobayashi's the only one not in
Carrie-
there that you like.
yeah, she's the only one.
But
in
you
there
said
that
these four: Mercedes,
Yeah.
Roxanne, China, and Velvet Sky of the Beautiful People.
Yeah.
Velvet Sky, China's still in there. She drew number one, still in the final four.
Oh.
Roxanne and Mercedes Monet. Oh, China looking to
We're going.
eliminate Velvet Sky. This could be it. Velvet, can she
Oh,
fight
my
her off?
goodness, Did you get it?
This will be her third elimination. Velvet's not going anywhere,
She
though.
does
Oh,
not-
China's still trying to
Oh,
kick
oh.
her off.
Oh,
And she's gone. 3 eliminations for China.
Eliminated.
If China wins this thing, man, wow, she deserves it. She's just dominating in here tonight. 3 eliminations for China. And another pedigree
Seriously.
here on Roxanne. My goodness, China. Who beat
For
China? May Fox. That's right. May
Yeah.
Fox beat China.
She's a great.
She's every
fighter.
time. Look at
Oh,
Mercedes
what do we got
Monet. Every time China does well, it makes May Fox look even better.
Exactly.
We're going power bomb here. Wow. Look at the power and a
the
clothesline for
power.
Roxanne. China, the number one entrant, just busting everybody up. 3 eliminations, taking control of the match.
No.
Hasn't been in
crap, she's
trouble
looking
really at
great.
all. And she's
She's
going to
looking-
try to go for her
oh.
fourth one, I think. Nope, Mercedes with the backstabber on China. Didn't mean to say. Oh, she's going to try to get Roxanne out of there. Nope, Roxanne fighting off. Little Roxanne's going to try
She's
to
gonna-
stay in this match as long as she can.
Catch your breath.
And a
China.
Hurricane Rana Mercedes over. Yep, it's David and Goliath, Jenna.
Eliminated.
Oh my goodness.
It's either going to be China or Roxanne.
Wow. That is crazy.
Uh-oh, I think this could be it. China, the number one entrant. China from number one wins the whole thing. Jenna.
Oh my goodness.
But remember, Roxanne was the runner-up, so she punches
Yeah,
her
she-
ticket to the Night of Champions. Congratulations to Roxanne, but an even bigger congratulations to China, who easily dominated this whole match from start to finish, Jenna.
100%. I mean, she looked amazing, and I never really seen her in trouble, but I was thinking like, there's no way she outlasts, and she did, and oh my goodness, that's not what I expected, but I did say China.
Yeah, what a
But
dominating...
then she came out first, so
she came out number one, and I mean, it wasn't 30, but it was still 10. That's still impressive. You're in there, you have to go the distance. You did, and 4 eliminations. Oh, 5. She had 5 because she had 4.
yeah, because Roxanne too.
Yeah, so Roxanne's 5. Go ahead.
No, you. Sorry.
Okay, no. So 5 eliminations. She eliminated half the women in the Royal Rumble. And not only that, but she won it from number one. So I don't know if we've ever seen a more dominating performance. This is on the lines of Reaper Tessa Vice or Dangerous Alliance Midnight Express. Like, would you say like this was just...
Yeah, I didn't expect it to be the way it was, but like that was amazing. I almost feel like she needs extra points for that.
Yeah, it was a
Like-
great match for China. Like, congratulations, China. That was a great showing by China. Like,
Yeah,
I don't think you could be put in a match like that and have better results, right?
Yeah, no, that's
Nobody
literally a perfect result.
It-
know
it
what I mean?
is,
You
yeah.
eliminated half. You came in first, and you won.
Yeah.
The domination, total.
Yeah, and you
domination.
looked good. Yeah, I mean, just pretty awesome. China's
Yeah, it's
definitely
not like
back.
she was just standing back. I mean, she fought with everybody. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
She
yeah.
did her part. She wasn't just like out of the way or whatever. So
Tessa Blanchard's undefeated. She's going to be at the Night of Champions. She's going to be fighting for a title. We're going to see Evolution's Lady Lovecraft and Ashley Love in action this week. If they can get a win with this Royal Rumble win by China, by the way, China also won. I mean, she punched her ticket there. Also won this past Wednesday, right? I'm sorry,
Yeah,
this past
Thursday.
Thursday.
mhm.
Evolution's looking great, right? I mean,
Yeah, they've definitely marked their spot on the map for sure. You know what I mean?
they're picking wins up here and there, and I remember when Tessa Blanchard first came out, she said that she wanted to revive Evolution and make them a winner again. Evolution was created by Triple H, and it was Triple H as he was represented the current, and then you had Ric Flair, who represented the past, and then you had Batista and Randy Orton, who represented the future. And that's what's happening now with Evolution. You've got Evolution, which China's representing the past, Tessa Blanchard's representing the now, and Ashley Love and Lady Lovecraft represent the future. So
Yeah.
I like it. I just, you know, Tessa Blanchard's looked amazing. No one's beat her yet. I mean, she does have a loss, but that was in the Elimination Chamber. And not only that, she was runner up in the Elimination Chamber. By the way, she got beat by
Yeah.
Heather Ray, but so it was still a good showing. But undefeated one-on-one, undefeated in the WCW. Tessa Blanchard, China, and then so like if Ashley Love and Lady Lovecraft can get a win, like I said on this Thursday, yeah, man, Evolution's looking up. Wouldn't that be awesome to see?
Yeah.
Let's, with this here, China's going for a championship. Tessa's going to go for a championship. What if Tessa and China both win championships, and then Lady Lovecraft and Ashley Love win championships, and then they all come out and they have all got belts? Like, is that not crazy or what?
That
Like,
would be amazing. I mean, and different belts too for different reasons. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? So,
Yeah. Yeah.
that would be just amazing if they can do that. That's why I want to see Lady Lovecraft and
Ashley Love.
Ashley Love
Yeah.
fight this coming week,
Yeah.
so we can see what's going
Yeah.
on.
Yeah, I like that. And remember, there's only 4 championships per brand, right? You got the world championship. Both of them have world championships. And the ECW, you've got the national champion, and the WCW, you got the United States champion. They both have television champions, and they both have tag team champions. So there's 4 belts. And I was just talking about Evolution having 3 of them. You know what I mean? Which one of them is a tag. Well, one of them is a tag team, so 2 people have those. But wouldn't that be crazy? I don't know. I mean, Damage Control was the first to sweep. Who's going to be the first? Who's going to be the first stable to all have
All wear belts.
That'd be
to all
cool.
wear
There's
belts,
it's going to be
yeah.
somebody. Eventually, sometime it's going to happen. But
Yeah.
who and when, I don't know. But
And you
hopefully-
never know, because this stuff turns around so fast that you could take your best guess, and then it could be somebody you didn't even, you had no idea, like that we aren't even talking about right now or something.
Yeah,
So,
and how about China? I mean, China's in her debut matches against May Fox, right? We don't know a lot about May Fox at that time, and we thought, China was picked to win. I felt like May Fox had a slim chance of winning, and then she loses, and we don't talk about China for almost 2 weeks.
exactly.
We don't talk about Evolution either, and so it is what it is.
That is until Tessa Blanchard and China both show up and make themselves known. You
Right.
know what I mean? And
Yeah,
then now
Tessa
this.
Tessa Blanchard did it the very first on her debut. She did it, and China didn't. But then, China's come out of nowhere and just caught fire. So everything that Tessa Blanchard's done has been great. But what China just did, I think she surpassed Tessa Blanchard so far. And you know what I mean? As far as
Yeah.
like career milestones here in the
Of
WWA,
course.
Royal
Yeah.
Rumble win, just like that. That propels you. So
Yeah, and especially, if you were the 8th woman to come out and you won the Royal Rumble, or is it 8 or 10? It's
no
10,
10,
right?
10, yeah,
Yeah,
10.
10. So if you're the last woman to come out and you win, it's cool, but it's like not. It's like, whatever. She had the most stamina. Makes sense. But like, if you're the first one to come out,
yeah.
that's something to talk about. You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
Yeah, you're saying it's not as impressive from the 10 spot as it is
It's
from
definitely
the 1.
not as impressive. Exactly.
Yeah, but here's the deal. It's still a big win, even if you come out from the 10 spot and win. But how
It's
much
still
bigger
a big
is
win,
it?
but you can say that she also came out first, and she also eliminated 5 people. So it was
Yeah.
a total domination. So it's more. It's a little bit more of a. It's better that way.
Yeah, it's definitely that much more impressive. I couldn't agree with
Exactly.
you. I couldn't agree with you more. It was a great showing by China. I didn't think something like that was going to happen, but it's pretty awesome. It's our only match of the night. Roxanne Perez, how about her? All she had to do was just hold on, right? Didn't do anything impressive, but did what she had to do, right? She said, runner up. Okay, I can do that. That's all I got to do. Runner up. Okay. I'm just going to try to stay out of everybody's way. Let me get this runner up. She did. There were 10 women to battle for
She
that.
came out ninth though.
She did come out ninth. Yeah, I mean, regardless, it wasn't like she asked to come out ninth. It was the luck of the draw, right? I mean,
Yeah.
Oriana came out 10th, and she couldn't
She
just
was
stay
like
out of
the
everybody's
first
way,
out, or
right?
yeah.
So
I don't think she
Roxanne
was.
took some damage, moved around, did what she had to do, and was the runner up. So regardless of what you say, Roxanne Perez with a big win over Gigi Dolan, runner up in the Royal Rumble. That's nothing to
Yeah,
you
of
know
course. I
to
love
be
it.
ashamed about, and punches her ticket to the United Champions, which is pretty awesome. So next week, we come back on Wednesday for ECW, the brand new ECW, right? 15 superstars from the AWA were over there, were drafted over there to the ECW. We're not going to tell you, all of that here. We'll break it down when we get there to the ECW. And then on WCW the next night, we'll break down who was drafted all to the WCW. We'll have 2 awesome 10-match cards on those nights. And then we will, after that night, we will, know basically what's what as far as on the Night of Champions. So on Friday, we usually do videos highlighting the week, but I think what we're going to do this Friday is we're just going to announce. We'll do a video, maybe like a video package of the card, and kind of show the card and who's fighting for what and all of that stuff. I think we'll do something
Yeah.
special. So that'll be really cool. But a lot of changes, like I said before, a lot of changes moving forward. This last week represents our 4th week. When we get to the PLE, we'll be a month in, and that second month is going to be a lot different than this first month, because we don't have 3 brands anymore. We only have 2, which me and Jenna love that. There's more competition. The belts mean more. The shows should be a lot more, as if they weren't interesting already. They should be even more explosive. It'll give us time to write a better show and just come out with better things, bigger and better things. And I just think that the competitive playing field will be that much better than what we've been seeing. And I'm excited about the future of where we're going,
Yeah.
and where we could end up. So I think
Yeah, I'm
that's
with you 100% right there. Like it's going to be so exciting, and yeah, it's more competition. You're not seeing the same people. It's there's more, and they're all keeping their same
records.
records
Yeah.
as well. So it's not completely.
No one's starting over. Yeah, no one's
Yeah,
starting
no
over.
one's starting over. So they're
Everyone-
bringing their records,
Their records with them. Yeah, good call on that. They are bringing their records with them. And so, yeah, just a more competitive playing field, and that's going to be really cool to see. We're definitely all excited about that. So this first month, I go back to the Avengers, because Avengers were in phases. You had phase 1, phase 2, phase 3. Our first phase here was crowning champions, right?
Yeah.
Our first PLE is all about Night of Champions and crowning champions. Our second PLE, right, which we're getting a little ahead of ourselves, but just to show people that we know where we're going. The first PLE was about crowning brand champions. The second PLE will be about crowning a universal champion. That's
Yeah.
the ultimate goal in that second month. The PLE, we have a universal championship that will be sitting for a month. And we'll have another month of matches to combine with the first month. 2 months in, we'll crown a universal champion, and we'll have 2 brand champions and 1 universal champion. One of those brand champions could also be the universal champion, or it could be somebody else. We're not sure who it could be, but that's the end game for us on this second month in that PLE. So that's going to be really cool. And not only that, but future storylines. I mean, we saw Rhea Ripley come out and talk about the Reaper, which was cool. And that's a possibility now that they're both on ACW. We saw Tiffany Stratton. I believe Tiffany Stratton, as I'm trying to think, Tiffany Stratton got into it with Kennedy Ray, I think. Right? Yeah, it was Kennedy Ray.
It was
Tiffany
Kennedy
Stratton
Ray.
and Kennedy Ray got into it. Dakota Kai. What about Dakota Kai showing up in Mae Fox's match? Right? They were
Yeah.
going war of the
Oh.
words. Mae Fox handled Hustle Dice in a great match, one of the best matches we've had here. And after she beat
By
Hustle,
far.
here comes Dakota Kai into the ring. Now, did Dakota? I have so many questions, and I know we'll answer those later. But I'm going to leave you with this. This is the last thing that I want to say about everything that's been going on. Did Dakota Kai come out because they had been talking crap? Or did Dakota Kai come out because Hustle Dice just lost and she's very protective over the damage control, right? You put one of my girls down, You know what I mean? Talking crap, like I'm gonna come right out there and I'm the leader. I'm gonna back. You know what I mean? So she shows up,
Yeah.
but I want to know why she showed up. You know?
I don't know. For me, this is how I seen it. Okay, so May Fox was talking shit about Dakota Kai, right? And
Well, Dakota Kai said something first about May Fox when she came out with the whole damage control in the locker room, and she said, "Hey, May Fox, no one cares about you and McKay Morgan's." Remember, she was like, "No one cares about you and McKay Morgan's rivalry 4 years ago that was probably fought in front of 100 people in a high school gym." And
yeah,
so May Fox came back and was like, "Hey, hold up real quick. You know what I mean? Like, worry about your own self. I'll handle Hustle Dice, and if you want to show up, I'll beat your ass." And I'm sure Dakota Kai didn't appreciate that. But go ahead. I just wanted to.
is when she won it. Yeah, for some reason my internet keeps kind of going in and out. I don't know
No,
if
you're
you
good. But
noticed,
go
but
back. Go back to your original thought.
no.
So
What I was
I
thinking
asked
was
you,
she,
why did she come out? How was it personal? Was it? And you said, I see it like this. Dakota Kai came out because, and then that's when I interrupted you.
yeah, because I see it as personal. I see it as she didn't maybe take her seriously or whatever, and then she just gave us one of the greatest fights we've ever seen, and also beating Hustle Dice at the same time. So I think for me, when I saw her get in her face, she was like, "All right, bitch, I see you. Let's go." Like, you know what I mean? That's what I like. It was personal. Like,
All right. Yeah, she definitely wasn't backing down. After what she just saw May Fox do to Hustle Dice, she still shows up. You know what I mean? So basically, for me, I feel like as good as May Fox looked, Dakota Kai's watching. If you're going to show up in the ring like that and go toe to toe, you didn't see anything that you were afraid of. You know what I mean? You didn't see anything where
exactly.
like, whoa, she can beat me. She saw it and she was like, I can beat that. And she jumped in the ring and went toe to toe. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
For me, I'm a
Exactly.
coward. So I see you beat up somebody. I'm not sliding in the ring and jumping. I'm like, okay, I was talking about you, but after what I just saw you do to my friend, I'm leaving. I'm going to pack my bags and I'm going to get the hell out of here because I don't want any part of that. But that's the opposite of what Dakota Kai did. She jumps
Well,
in and she's like,
that's
you
the
know,
opposite of me too. So, I mean,
yeah,
yeah. So that's kind of why I get. I guess I get it and you don't, because
no,
I
for
would
sure.
totally be like I don't know. I'm just tough, I guess. Whatever. I wouldn't run, but
Yeah. No,
you can run if you want to.
I talk tough for sure, but I'm more of a, I'm one of these. I'm a jailhouse warrior or a comment warrior. I'll talk good game, over Facebook messages or something. But if you come to my
Well, this
door,
is
I'm not
why
going to
I
answer it.
always say if you're gonna talk the talk, walk the walk, because I am that person. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I believe in that. That's how I live. So I'm the opposite of that.
Yeah, for
If I
sure.
tell you I'm gonna beat your ass, I'm gonna beat your ass. I promise. Like,
So before we leave though, let me ask you this, and I'm curious. I know you like May Fox. I know you're a bigger Hustle Dice fan than May Fox. She beat Hustle Dice. Does that upset you? Did the way May Fox did that? So when Dakota Kai came in, were you like, yeah, bitch, beat that chick's ass for Hustle Dice? Like, are you team Damage Control, or are you
no,
team May Fox? Like,
I
where are
don't
you right
have
now?
one
I'm curious.
right now. I'm in the middle because I love Damage Control, but May Fox has been showing out though. So I can't like and I know that she beat one of my girls, Hustle Dice, but she did it in an impressive way, and so did Hustle Dice. She gave her a freaking fight. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
yeah.
Um, but yeah, I don't have a side right now. I think it's gonna be great.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can pick a side, but I guess we'll see when we get there.
Okay. I guess that's good. There's so much more I want to talk to you about, but I guess we'll get to that on ECW and WCW and stuff. So it was a great match. Royal Rumble, China came out, handled business, entered number one, took out 5 people, and then won the whole thing. Punching her ticket to the Night of Champions. She's going to fight for a title. And then Roxanne Perez did exactly what she needed to do. Runner up. And also punches her ticket. So we'll see her at the Night of Champions. It's going to be an awesome card. And we'll talk more about it on Wednesday and Thursday. Once again, if you just got here, just a brief recap before we let you go. The
A
AWA,
recap.
just one recap, and after I'm done with that,
Just
then I'll
one.
recap.
Yeah.
The AWA is no more. There is no more AWA. They were dissolved. Half of the roster going to ECW, half going to the WCW, and that's basically it. So Wednesday and Thursday shows at 9 o'clock Central, just like we always do on Twitch and YouTube. And then on Sunday, it's the Super Show at 7 o'clock. So we're doing that as well. And I think that's going to be, I mean, just moving forward, it's going to be pretty awesome. So
Yeah,
other
but
than that,
coming up Sunday is going to be the first PLE.
yeah.
Sunday
A week from today.
A week from today.
Yeah, we'll see everyone here at 6:30. It's going to be kickoff time. Me and Jenna will be breaking down everything, and we're going to have a blast. I think I'm going to have some snacks up here with me too. What do you think about that? I'm going to be snacking
might
and
too.
chilling. Yeah, just kind of like, hey, because it's going to be pretty awesome crowning champions.
Like, we're going to watch it with y'all.
Yeah, we definitely are.
We're going to be a part of the audience, not the commentators.
Yeah. I'm going to be like, Jenna, what do you think about that? Oh, hold up real quick. I'm still watching. We'll talk afterwards.
Yeah.
No. But yeah, that's all I got, Jenna.
That's all.
Good?
I mean, I think we got everything we needed to say. It was a great night.
Yeah.
We will see everyone on Wednesday at 9 p.m. Central. Peace out from the dungeon.
Yeah, sounds good. As always, Chico Fleek and Jenna Misery, peace, love, and chicken grease, and we'll see you on Wednesday at 9 o'clock. Thank you, everybody.